There we go. Testing, testing. My mic is working. Excellent.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello. Why can I not see the messages? TVD. Hello. How are you, my friend? I'm good. I'm good. Working from home today. Oh, my commute is long to go to the office. Yesterday I was completely done, roasted after my, and like, you know, but I think it's the balance. You know, when you start, you have a lot of learning and reading and stuff, and not a lot of like coding or creating stuff. It's more like absorb, absorb, absorb. And I feel maybe because I don't have a balance, I feel like I'm just like, I'm toasted after a day. I was like, yeah, no, I don't feel like gaming. I watch one episode of something and I was let's go to bed. I both miss an office and hope I never have to return. Well, yeah, I miss the office. It's nice, though over there I don't know a lot of people. It's a new place. But yeah. Sorry, Dev is in the house. Hello, hello.
Bonjour. Hi. Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
I'm good, I'm good. Tomorrow I need to go back to the office and I prepare a little slide and I need to introduce myself to the office. But nobody is in my team in that office. I'm still having like a few issues, but the place is great. I'm looking forward to mess around with the APIs and stuff. I was hoping to do that today. Still didn't have access and anything, so I pinged my manager and say, hey, I still need access. What's the correct way to do it? Oh, I didn't update the... I should do that. Is it too late? Let's do that. No, not this. I want to go here. And it's the stream 31. Good news is I did try NoteBookmark on my e-reader and it worked. Yay! But there's a few things we need to change. One of those is, I should have noticed that, but if I close the app, and I will show you my screen in a second. Come on. Right, I'm using this because it's bigger and stuff, so it's more comfortable on screen, but my device is vertical. It's not a phone, it's bigger than a phone, but there's a few things. So first is, well, we need to change the the logo because right now it's using .NET. That's not cool. And second thing is when you go into, so for some reason the footer isn't working correctly. I'm not sure, so we'll have to fix that today. And when we go in post, I'm not sure. I feel like it's taking too long to get there. It was taking a lot of time to, you know, when you're offline, it was a bit long. Let's go and add some, come on. Let's go, let's take some blog posts. It's you. Voila, paste, boom. Now I can add another one. What? Oh yeah, because the service are not running. Frank. Service need to run. And I ended up, like, I wish I could use VS Code, but I ended up doing it that way and I'm productive. So maybe I should try again with VS Code, but I feel like last stream was me trying to make it to work and like running with those 3 tabs worked. So I was like, why would I need more? Oh, Ceebee, you're wrong. We're not working on the... Let me change your context a little bit. How's everybody? How did you trying to get things working on stream? I tried to get my machine sorted out to stream this morning, but I failed. Oh no! Skip one more day. You know, the longer you wait, the harder it is to get started, right? But I get you. It's like it's hard. And then you feel bad because you spend time like doing it. But one thing that is good when you're doing it live is that you are documenting your issue. So next time you could say, oh yeah, and then you go check your thing and say, oh, that's what I did to fix it. But yeah, I get ya. There's good chance, not there's good chance, I will be streaming, continue to stream. So that's a good thing. I at least for me, I'm happy. Yeah. And I talked to my manager, and he was like, yeah, you need to continue. So I'm not sure what part of my work I will be able to bring into the stream. I think our Friday stream still continue to be whatever we need. I think this week it might be some upgrade of Azure function, by the way. I received some emails. I know I need to upgrade some Azure function that are running in different app that I'm using. And those Azure function have been running without any issue for years, 2 or 3 or 4 or more years. I have some logic app that are super old, so maybe we'll start doing that. Yeah. Let's go in a more in a show and tell kind of a view. So Friday stream, I think I will keep it. Whatever project, game, this AI, whatever. I want to keep it that way. Though midweek stream, I think I will keep it on the Wednesday because I like it that way. It kind of cut my week. We'll see how it goes with my team when they are available. Right now, there's a lot of people who are in holiday, so I don't know. I think I'm fine where I am, but we'll see how it goes. And what else? So I'm not sure what part of the job I will be able to bring, but definitely will be continue to talk about building apps, consuming API and best practices and deployment and stuff like that. So maybe at some point some IoT because it's more industrial. The API is like monitoring. So I start working at Schneider Electric. So it's like monitoring offices and stuff like that, optimizing electric consumption. So when you're let's say you have a meeting room, so just before the meeting room, the temperature could be adjusted. Maybe it's cooling because it's summer, or it's warming up because it's winter here, it's cold. And then getting super close to the time where the meeting start, the light will start to turn on, but not fully, and things like that. And maybe the blinds will open, and you could do a lot of things, but it's for industrial stuff that Schneider Electric does. But maybe there's part of it that we could, and I think if I understood correctly, there's part of our API that don't care what system is under. So maybe we could just work that and say, hey, let's fake with a Raspberry Pi and a bunch of sensors of I don't know, let's build something so we could have some fun and mess around. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly how right now. I'm have a million ideas, and then the reality will hit me at some point. I was oh, okay, I can do this, but I'll definitely have some fun. But I'm happy we continue to stream. Hey, might be Lauren. How are you? And right now Twitch is blocked on the work laptop. So we'll see how it goes. But we made a request to the IT people to open it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Who said hello? Who said bonjour? Oh, it was. I'm good. I'm good. Might be Lauren. Oh, nice. Strake. 5 strake TBD. That's cool. Like, I miss, like with that unified chat that I'm looking, I miss a few things. What I will be doing. So we work on NoteBookmark. It's an app that I use where, for example, let's say I found an interesting blog post, but I don't like to read on screen. So what I do is I have an app and I have a website, I should say. I have a website that I use. There's some stuff that I use that are prequel to this solution, but I have a website. I build a website using .NET. It's Blazor. And like and it can do a lot, but in the cycle we're focusing these days is when you have, oh yeah, I need to log in. The website needs authentication. The app doesn't, because I'm assuming like your user, like the app is not like broadcast right now. It's like you need to know and do it yourself. And so yeah, so when you have an article, you put it that way. Right now, I use another thing for myself to do that, and it's send the blog post to Kindle. That's part of the change I want to move also. But once you're there, what I do is now this thing here. If we synchronize, right now we have those 2 articles. We could go, and this is an emulator, Android emulator. So let's go. I go offline. I can go like bigger. So if I go offline like this, now I'm in the train or I'm in the plane or whatever, I can take notes. So that's the thing right now is, well, you could read on Kindle. And then when you're done, you want to take a note about this article. You just click here. You say, oh, that was about like a databases, and you say, cool, note offline. Great. And you can add tag if you want. You save it. Now it vanished from the list because it's now part of the readed post. If we go on the website, it's not there, right? Because we are offline. So if we come back online, let's go back outside of airplane mode. So the app, the voila. And then I need to, so I think this works. So when I load this page, it should try to synchronize. But I don't like it because I don't see the notification. But if I reload this, see now it did it. So maybe I need to do that. Like there's a sync when you open that page. So maybe if there's something to synchronize, we should have like a pop-up. But there's a few things that I noticed while using the app. Is so on my device is vertical. Hey McNett, hello. This grid is not fun to use. I think I want something to maybe remove the column publish, or like we need a way to see more of the title. maybe it's I don't know how to do it, because for me it's maybe if I click on it, like I will see it tempting. Sturdy dev landed. Excellent. Job done. So that's one thing. About here, I don't think we need the about there, since we have about in the footer, though we don't see the footer. Come on. We should see that. Why are you not showing? There's a footer. And it's not showing it to me. That's part of the problem, where like why this is here, like it should be at the bottom of the page. And the icon. So earlier today I brainstormed with some AI. Let me go in my files. I think so. I found this that I like as a logo for NoteBookmark, because right now the app is using .NET, so this is kind of sad. So I think this, you know, bookmark, and then you add your comments, so like that bubble, and you're adding it, felt like it was good. And the other design I like was this. Like, it's missing color and stuff, because honestly, after I got the other one, I prefer that other one. But that one, like, I liked it because it was also kind of like a pencil. But I think I prefer the other one. What do you think, chat? Front end is really hard for me too. I use AI a lot for that part, and that's also a thing. Like, I was in the train yesterday and was like, oh, you know what? Like, I miss coding. I mean, like, I want to be a little bit more involved, but then like in the UI, I had so much no clue where to go, and I really wanted that app. So AI let me go fast. Gave me the opportunity to go fast, but now I want to learn. I have no idea. Though that said, and I know MechNet will agree with me, it's .NET MAUI, but it's a wrapper around Blazor, right? So it's still kind of like not fully the stuff, but the footer is definitely an issue with that. Yeah, I used the hybrid, but that was kind of the goal. Since I had the website have more. So like what I do, so once you have like all those notes, what I do is you go, if I expand this section, you know, so like since the beginning we are post. You could also search post if you want. So you could, if you set up, like I didn't set it up because we just deployed it. But if you have AI, you could make AI search the web for you and bring back. And eventually the goal was to have some kind of a job. So you could say, hey, every 2 days or every days, go bring me new article about this. You know, you put, and you could allow domain or block domain. Maybe you don't want, hey, you know what? Don't go on Reddit, or don't go on that place. I don't want this. So you could go there and it will list the suggestion and stuff like that. So there's that part that the app does too. And then you could also make summary. So I use that a lot to publish my reading notes. That's a way to Google myself. So see, right now, that was like one of the thing we have earlier, the note we took, the note offline. The author was not to pick it up, and like there's no tag and stuff because we did it very quickly. But then we could, you know, make correction if we want and stuff like that. We decide, you know what, like this is not, shouldn't be part of the title and stuff like that. We can generate introduction if we want using AI. We can add more category if we want. Let's say podcasts. Right now I don't have anything to aggregate those, but I listen to a lot of podcasts, so most of the time I just go, hey, add a category. I say podcasts, and then I go through. So now see, I have a new category, podcast, and I list like all the podcasts I listen, and I publish that every morning, not every morning, every Mondays. And see, that was like my reading notes this Monday, where you see like, okay, AI, cloud databases, DevOps, and like that's really what I do. So I use that app daily, but I use other stuff to bring the data in and things like that. Whoops. Yeah, okay, so we all agree that the one with the yellow, this one looks better. Sorry, I missed your messages. I need to make some apps, but I think, but can think of any ideas. Well, the way I usually get my ideas is like when I'm trying to do something and, you know, it's missing, or I don't want to, I'm too cheap, I don't want to pay for it, or like there's a solution, but like I start building a Kanban board, and like, yeah, there's Trello, there's Kanban board in GitHub, and I discover another one this week. Tool that we have at work, but like it's not free, and I was like, well, yeah, it's for my project, like I don't want to pay. If it's a one-time fee, fine, but like I don't want to get another subscription. So I was like, yeah, you know, and let's have some fun and build it and like do this and that. So like that's how usually I start my project. Exactly. And sometimes it's like automation, and it grows from there. Like my reading notes, I've been doing that for a very long time, right? So that's 705 weeks. That's a few years. The first thing I did was a Ruby script. So I had to have the file locally, and I was using on Kindle also, and I was taking notes inside Kindle, and then that was on the Kindle device. I was creating like a clipping file, so I created like a parser for that file, and like doing that, generating the file. And I was like, it's annoying because if I don't have my computer, then I cannot do it. So it will be nice to have it like the process online, and how can I send data there? And so I started doing like an Azure Logic app to kind of like remove all the ads and stuff and just keep the article and send it to my Kindle. But recently I'm having trouble because well, now that I'm not using a device Kindle, I'm using the Kindle app. I don't have the notes. That's why I build my own version of it, because on the Kindle app, notes are not, I don't know where they are saved, but you don't have access to it. And the thing that annoyed me is now Kindle is part of Goodreads, or Goodreads was acquired by Amazon. So now if you go on Goodreads and you look at the books, there's always those. So every time I read a blog post on my device, it create one of those. And like for me, like that's how I keep track of like the books I read and stuff like that. So this is annoying. Like I don't like that. And there's some blog post for example, I know Docker. Every time I take a blog post from Docker, it doesn't work. For some reason on my Kindle, the process doesn't work. So I was like, well, let's rewrite it. And that thing has been running for so long that I cannot even, in the Azure portal, I cannot open the Logic app. It's that old. So it's like, you know, it's time to revisit it. So maybe it shouldn't be running in Azure. Maybe like it could be running on like in a container locally because I'm the only user. So like, I don't need to scale. Or maybe I keep it in Azure because it's, it's fun. I don't mind because honestly it costs me nothing, or like 10 cents a month or something like that. So I'm fine with it. But I think instead of like sending it to the Kindle app, I could just like have it in the NoteBookmark, and here maybe add another button, or when we click on this row, it will open a page and we'll have the post. But without, like when we go here, we have all those menu, and we have like this pop-up, and we have this, and we have a bunch of stuff. I just want the blog post. And right now I'm using something, a library that is not maintained anymore. So I was like, well, maybe I need to fork it, rewrite it, make it smarter, because a lot of time it doesn't catch the author. I know it doesn't bring the images. I think images of, like in this case, I don't care about the, what's the name of that? It's one of the little Nintendo that I forgot, but I like this guy. It's called not Ceebee. I forgot the name. But yeah, so like when it's a diagram or something like that, it's useful. Here is just like funny meme. But so maybe we need to do it too. So I want to work on like bringing the app there instead of like using my Logic app. Let me catch up on the chat. I did automate and repetitive stuff, but I'm now bored. Well, now you need to create new. You need to create yourself new. How do they still do that? New needs. I wish I had this. You need new needs. I like the new job, McNet, though. Like right now, it's still in like the early phases where like most of my day is like reading, requesting access, and more reading. The only thing I did create was a slide about me that I will use tomorrow to kind of introduce myself to everybody in the office. But I think tomorrow I may start exploring those APIs. So I'm excited about that. That will be fun. If I have access. Otherwise, I don't know. Currently, I'm just doing C and raylib.cs development. I have no idea what this is. Oh, interesting. Huh, that's cool. You can always explore open source project. There's for C, there's finite singularity, who does a lot of pretty crazy tool with OBS plugin, and I think it's using C. Yeah. Automate Debian packaging for .NET app because I want to create package for clients and stuff. Yeah, that's super cool. You can enter a note with the Kindle app, but there's no way that you can access it outside the app. McNet. So I'm reading your message, McNet, saying like I can enter a note using the Kindle app. I agree with you. You can take note, but you cannot access it from outside. That's my problem. Before it was a file, so I had you know, I had to drop a file, and what I did is just like I drop a file in like a OneDrive or a Google Drive or whatever, and then my Logic app suck it in and like parse it and do stuff with it. So, yeah, let's try to improve this here. So title, maybe we can we make, do we need publish? Maybe we don't need publish. Talkative. What do you mean talkative? So let's uninstall it. Cool. Now let's stop this. So nothing is running right now, right? Okay. So this image, we could make it smaller, and I think I want to remove also the background. So let's open it in GIMP. And then we'll do that. It's very different than usual, but you know, let's open that in GIMP. Nope, open here, open here. Don't open in the other window. Cool. So let's first reduce this. Let's do it this way first. So, oh, I could do crop to content. Oh yeah. So let's do this. Let's, oh, there's already alpha channel. Okay, cool. So let's use this, remove, excellent. Do we keep the border? I think we keep the border. Yeah, let's...
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, GT, how are you? How are you? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I want a balance. So not like this. I think I want maybe like a little bit of emptiness around it. So maybe like this. So I could say crop to selection. So now I can export it. And we should put it in our folder. It's in GitHub F I have a folder for, we could put it in docs. Let's put it in docs for now. Yeah, let's put it in docs for now. Not in journal, damn it. Oh, there was like GH, I think. Yeah, cool. Oh, am I freezing for others too? Or just GT, since he says it was flaky for him today. This morning it was so from not this morning. This at lunchtime I went to watch Code Rush, but once I remove my VPN, it works fine. It worked fine. So, okay. So now we have a nice big image. Now we need to change it in ICO. Let's open that folder. Oh, here it is. That's our folder. If I go in GH, if I open my download folder. Nice. Oh, I need to bring it into images. Cool. Hooray! Did you land, Magnet? Yeah, 66. How's the weather in your on your side of the world? By the way, I'm still running the map. Where is it? I think it's this. Right now it's only me. If you want to be on the tag on the map, I can make it bigger. If you want to be tagged on the map, you do ! map space and then the name of your city. And if you, there's, for example, London, there's 2 London, there's one in Canada, and there's one in England, and you could comma your country. And you put whatever you want. It doesn't need to be, doesn't need to be your real city if you don't want to be tagged on your real city. GT. How can you manage to do that? 0.57. And this map was created by it's the streamer map. I could streamer map. Do streamer map. Let me put that in the chat if you want to interact with it. Voila.
Bonjour. Hi.
And then if I start a tour, does it work? Oh, it doesn't work. Interesting. It does a tour and stuff. It was created by C# Fritz. And there's game, you can share the links, and you know, some streamer can use it also. MechNet last time told me it was using it. Ceebee is going. Oh, no, not that much. Is he annoying you? Hey Stony, hello. Did you talk? Ceebee saw you, but I missed your message. I can change that if you think it's annoying. Ceebee welcomes on the first message the regulars, and he talks to like the chat every, or maybe I could, I don't know, I think I said, yeah, every 15-20 messages it will, you know, participate to the conversation. And obviously, if you ask a question or something like that, just like right now, Stone Eagle says Ceebee Butt, then like, you know, it will interact because he said his name. Sorry, for me, it's really hard to keep it like it because of French. Oh yeah. But otherwise, it shouldn't interact too much. But if you think it's annoying, let me know. And we could, you know, cool it down even more. But at least now it won't go crazy like previously. It shouldn't. The bot has spaded you. Yeah, exactly. So now we have this. I guess we need to no, I can close this. Also, earlier today, I start putting together to use squad dashboard, dash squad. I forgot how Code Rush coded, but I was having trouble. So I want to set up my interface correctly, and maybe we'll be using it on Friday. But today, I think we'll go with see, like, one of my problem was that it was telling me like, hey, like, you already have squad, why? No, it was telling me that squad wasn't present, and it was like, it's there. So I wasn't understanding. Anyway, the problem was squad was there, but there was no team. Okay, so now I think I want to say, wait, what? Is the app with the square? Did it do that? Oh, that's stupid. It's a free tool, right? I should have checked. Hey, Jay, how are you? Is there a cartoon dashboard? What? Oh no. Oh no, it looked like... Though I'm not sure I like that border anymore. I think I want to remove it. Did I already close GIMP? I think yes, huh? Yeah, I think I will remove it. Let's reopen that. No, you're welcome to be kind of here. No worry, Jay. Jay does dev because he's doing dev right now, finishing up work. Come on. Oh no, it was open. Okay, let's zoom, and let's try to remove that border. Cool. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, it's annoying. How can I help? I could do something like maybe... Let's do... Where is it? Why this is so tiny? Let's go with this. And let's fill... Can I do that? Why it's so tiny? Fill similar color. So if there's none, is there like a selection maybe? Ah, that was the problem. Okay. So now we have that. So now if we are trying, we could make the threshold a little bit bigger. So now 29. It didn't catch it. Okay, if I make 82. Now it's everything, right? Okay, let's go with 50 maybe. 45. Nope. I should have done the 40. Nope. Well, we can repeat. Let's say we do this, and we fill, and now we select. If we bring it up to, let's say, 30, it's getting better. You wanna stay with your low score? Fine with me. You know it will be saved, right? In the show notes. You'll keep it forever. That feels clean, at least for the dark. There's that part here, but I feel this is okay. Yeah, that feels much cleaner than earlier. So let's do that again. Oh, you screw up now. Your score is so much better with 44. You're never happy. That's what I understand now. That's what I understand now. Like, you're not lending, or a shoe you're lending. It's like, you know. Okay. See the options. Okay, so let's do one for website. Download. Let's call it web. And let's do another one. Okay, but this time for Windows. Yeah, let's go for Windows. Convert. Download. No, yeah, we don't need for Windows. Let's do Win for that one. And let's ask, do I have, oh I have. Cool, so I can remove that one. So now I have those two. For the MAUI app project, I would like to use icon, but I'm not sure what should be the resolution since it's for Android. Any suggestion? And I want to use, let's take this here. See if it's good. Whoa, 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 you're going so fast. All resolution. Yeah, that would be his response, right? Yeah, he's saying like use SVG. Yeah, I agree, but hey, Tyndall. Okay, I need to leave now, everybody. Bye. And now only $10. Only $10 understand. It was a pure coincidence. How things good. Good. It's been going good. New job. Yeah. Coincidence. No, it was a coincidence. It's just that Twitch is blocked on my work laptop, and I had to switch back to my work laptop. I could have like opened like, let's say, a tablet or something on the side, but when I switch, like I have like a switch hub, it changed everything, right? So I lost Twitch. Yeah. Ooh, a real icon generator. Everything. Oh, same for me. It's like it's a lot of everything. Want me to try that? Let's go with the PNG. What color do we go? Do we go with like a, or maybe like some kind of like, or maybe it's too much color if I do this. You know, I was trying to put a little bit of purple since it's .NET. It's tiny, huh? Oh, I did not zoom it. Like this. A little bit of purple. Is it too many colors? I feel like it's too many colors. Hey, hello. Kiran, hello, how are you? We're working right now on like a NoteBookmark. That's an open source project. It's a website we created, like we not ported, but we create like a version in .NET MAUI. So it's kind of a hybrid. So we reuse a lot of our website. Now it's hosted inside an app. We made it last week. We made it so now it works offline. So we synchronize. We have like now a database on the device, and when you go offline, you save the data on the database, and then when you go back online, it's synchronized. But using it, I noticed that I didn't have an icon, so I was using the .NET icon. I was like, I want my own icon, and don't want .NET. And then like a few things. So today we're working on like that little few things that I noticed while using the app. So that's what we were doing. Welcome aboard. Feel free to ask any questions. And like right now, we're just like looking for building a better icon. So what's the difference with this and like what I was using? A problem is if I do as is, like this is not good. So if I had the background, but maybe I should just keep it white. You can use light and dark media query and use different images. Oh yeah, it's true. I used that in when we were working on the N8N extension. Whoa, the chat, like I missed so many messages. Tyndall say, I spent 3 hours today trying to get a margin right when I could have the corner button. Oh man, sorry to read that. You could use the light and dark media query and then use different images. I could. Well, I deleted it, but like right now in the app, it didn't have any icons. I was using .NET. So this morning I created this bookmark. No, this icon, sorry, I keep saying bookmark. This, because you know it's NoteBookmark, so like you're having your bookmark and then you had your 2 cents, your comments, what your thoughts about those blog posts or stuff like that. So that, you know, that's what it represents. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, and it's true that we could have 2 images. Oh, one thing I could do is that original ad. I'm guessing it's not white, but I could use that as like the white version, I guess. After then I fought with rounding the 2 right corner, but I have 90 degree as usual. Feel really coming, yeah. I didn't want to introduce too many colors, Kinran. That's why I was kind of like, I want to make sure I'm not adding too many color. Right now I have like 3 colors in that logo. Like there's a shadow that we don't see a lot. Let's see, like there's that gray. Let's call it the light gray. There's that light gray, that dark gray, that yellow, and I think the plus is white. So maybe if I add like kind of a background, maybe I should go white. So like, you know, I limit my palette as much as I can. Yeah, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It's okay. I didn't decide to start streaming to become popular. Though it's always fun when there's people, but yeah. So where was it? Here. So I could do that and take another one. So for the light team, it's good. For the dark team, okay, so I could use for the light team, I use as is. And for the dark, I had a background. We'll keep it white. And like that. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger, like this. What do you think, Stony? You're kind of my expert conseil in French. I think that looks good. Right? Cool. Okay. So now what? Apple Touch. No, I'm not Apple Touch. Web Manifest. Use icon as is. It's good. Oh, wait a second. There was a Android. Yeah, that's good. The name. No, I think. Oh. Is NB Note B? Note bookmark NB. NB is maybe too. I think we should move it more right. It's really centered. GT, you keep blending today. Yeah, I did it on purposely to the right to balance, but maybe I could have make it right. I made it on purpose decenter because I'm centering it like from here to here instead of like there. Oh, I landed. Awesome. I'm safe. Safe. So it could be like a few pixels more to the right. I know that. I don't know when you join, man. What's happening? Thank you for the follow. Bullion. Oh, hello, Bullion. How are you? Nice to have you on the stream. Nice to have you on the stream. I lurk from time to time on your stuff. Good to see me. I lurk from time to time. So cool. So now we have that. I think we're good enough. Did I forgot something? What's path? I don't need a path. Okay, I think we're good enough for now. So let's do next. Oh my god. No. Like, I want to download this stuff. Make a donation. Oh, what have you done? So we spend like 10 minutes, now I need to pay? No. Download. Okay, so now we have it. So let's unzip it. Unzip it. So much time just for an icon. A manifest? There's so much stuff. Apple Touch. Okay, let's bring all that. No, you know what? Let's do a new folder. Call that ICO. And I'll bring all that crap there. But I don't see the I don't see the double though. Did I miss something? Ceebee, you keep welcoming people all the time. This is annoying. NET will complain that you're too chatty. Ceebee is our cloud bot, is our friends keeping track of the score. It's that guy. Oh, did that work? Yeah. This is Ceebee. And he's also interacting in the chat from time to time. You can talk to him. He does stuff. And he's supposed to say one message to the regulars just to welcome them, but I think he forget and like from time to time say, "Hey, hello, hey, hello again." We need to fix that. We'll have to fix that. So yeah, so I'm assuming Stony, that's your an app that you're a website that you use often. And you're the one suggesting that we could have two. So I download my package. So I have this in my package. Oh, I have a SVG version. But of course you use it. Yeah, but like, so we have now like two versions. Like, but I don't see two versions. And I'm guessing I will use this one in the MAUI, since I was saying this. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I think maybe he didn't restart. I don't know. I think he just lost track of time. Maybe he did a nap. That's why he restarted. I don't know. We'll have to check that logic. For some reason, I'm worried. Jay, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's the emote, but I feel like there's like, not sure it's a good idea. You can just use Ceebee, by the way, Stony. You don't need to do the @Ceebee but feel free to do it if you want. But so what's that? I don't. Did it do any work? Oh man, what's all that? Those files. I want to see a 3. Yeah, skills, bunch of like stuff happening because I had squad images. Okay, so now in map in API MAUI, is it too small? Let's make it bigger. And now it's behind me. No. So inside this, now there's the app icon. It moved there. See, before it was .NET. There's a splash. Fine. Cool. So that's one thing fixed. Cool. So I want to add this. I think I want to add I think I want to add this and whoop whoop whoop. Yeah, I want to add this. That's squad related. That's squad related. That's squad related. So all the rest is squad related, I think. Yeah. So I don't need squad related stuff yet. Cool. So in stage, we have the images and the stuff. Where are my sounds? I have a bad feeling about this. This story sounds scary. Cool. Oh, I should use the icon also on the website, right? Let's do that too. So let's reopen that. And 5 icon for the web. Where is the app? Here. I don't think that's what is used though. let's start a new conversation. No. For the Blazor app, I feel like the fav icon.ico is not used. Can you make sure it's used? Okay, Ceebee, that's it. Enable auto participation. Choops. Off. The fav icon.ico. Yeah, I think you can. Well, in .NET MAUI, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So if I do this, do I need to maybe refresh it then? If I do this, not sure if I think now Ceebee won't interact except if we ask for it. So what? Mr. Gemini, what are you saying? I could have just compiled it and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll go in time. I would like also to change the grid. And I'm not sure. While this is compiling, let's quickly go. Thanks for I will bookmark that. It's a cool tool. We'll go and put that in the tool. As usual, Stony, your help is very appreciated because it's quality help. So is it still compiling? Do I still have time? Appraiser. Yeah, my feeling was that by default in the Blazor app something was missing. Because I think by default it's not using the yeah. Okay, so now there's two, but did it bring the okay, brought bunch of size? Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Does MAUI have an asset generator? I have no idea. You know I don't know about MAUI, right? Look at that, GT. You let it wet yet again, and then you even discover a stone. Yeah, stone. That's when the stone take too much drug. Did I said that on my stream? It's okay to talk about drug if I don't promote it. Now Stoney on his side is like, yeah. It's like, nah. It's just like every day brings me further from Microsoft. So now I like it's more my stream. But no, I'm always, because like, as you know, that's one thing. When you are in DevRel, you're kind of like the, if I do stupid stuff, some people will associate what I do with the company I'm working for. So I always try to be nice because of that, because I don't want to get in trouble with my, you know, what brings the butter to my table, on my table, not to, but on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you do. You should see me in real life. Oh my God. You don't talk about the company. Yeah, but that's doesn't matter, Stoney. Like in DevRel. Yeah, I guess maybe I overdo it. I'm always trying to be very professional. Hi, and Douglas on stream talk about Putin. Off stream talks about cook. No. Talk about Putin. Okay, let's try to see if all those things compile. So let's first go for the web. Putin? No. Well, it could be like the president. But no. I think the closer to like bad words is because of my accent. When I say bot, B-O-T, it sounds a little bit like B-U-T-T. So that's why long time ago I start saying, instead, whoop, what happened? I start saying digital robot, digital friends, or robot, or stuff like that, just to, you know, avoid difficult words for me. Okay, so now we have our web app started. So now let's compile and push. That's our emulator running. So here, .NET. Yeah, I think that's the one I want. So that should compile a new version and push it to our emulator. Ooh, that's a big Mario. Duca. See now, because I heard so many times Stoney say your name, Duca, like I'm having trouble not trying to mimic Stoney when he says your name. That's again Duca, but I cannot because I don't have your accent, Sony. I have mine. Okay. Let's see if it worked. Oh. Why it's so long? No, it didn't. It's still the Blazor stuff. Do I need to hard refresh, maybe? Ah, now it's bigger. Now it's better. Now it's a little thingy. Yes, that's cool. Spaghetti. Oh, yeah, it's true. Duca is the spaghetti person. I didn't make the connection. I know there's always spaghetti code on your side, but I never make the association that it was Duca. Duca. So if we come here, nope. Didn't work. Let's open a new. I just push the code into the emulator and it's still using the .NET icon. Why it's not using my new icon? I use this command to push it over there. It's an old meme, but you can check it out. Duca. Spaghetti code. What is old meme? The Duca or the spaghetti code? I mean, spaghetti code talks to me. I did code spaghetti code back when we had line numbers. I was coding back then. My first program, I did code it on a tape cassette. A cassette tape. I need to say it in the other way around. Got a lurk. It was nice seeing you, mister. What are you saying? What are you saying? You're saying step by step to fix it. I don't want a step by step. I want you to do it. That's why you're here. Why? When I'm using AI, I didn't ask you the steps. I asked you. I didn't say, right? Uninstall the existing. Oh, I did that. I will uninstall the app on the emulator. Can you make the change in the code so next time it compiles and we build it, it goes with the new logo? Let's remove it. No, wait, yes? Ask not if you can, Frank. What? Oh man, I thought I kill it, but it's still there. Sorry, NET. I know you will be unhappy with Ceebee being chatty. Do you want to uninstall? Yeah. Oh, can I translate that expression? Le plus tu pédales moins vite, moins tu avances plus vite. What is that? What are we looking at? Because you're singing again. I told you to stop singing. You get in trouble one day for that. Oh, Duke. I love it. I love it. I will never stop singing. Excellent. Oh, what did you change? Okay, whatever. Accept all. Let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, did I stop? I didn't even stop. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's try. Was I supposed to use a different... I don't think so, right? You will never, you will not deprive me of my happiness. You saw the video about that little guy say like, happy penis. And his mom is like, no, no, happiness, like happy penis. Kids' words. Okay, after that, we need to work on the grid. And maybe we can wrap it up. I'll I will test this new version tomorrow. What else? There was like the grid. The logo was not, oh yeah, that was the footer. Yeah, we could also try for the footer. I mean, the footer is like more for other people than me. But I don't think there's a lot of users of this app right now. Even though it is open source, it's available on GitHub. Let's share it here. You can run it simply with one command to deploy locally your web app. The API and the database and everything. Oh, NET, that looks very promising. Look at that. Well, you did already land. Oh, yeah, it's true. You did already land. Okay, so are we done? Are we done? No, it's compiling. It's compiling to Davik. I have no idea what it is. Uploading, excellent. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Great. It is working. Oh, we're getting raid. We're getting raid. The weather get pushed to thunderstorm. Welcome, Reedy. It's not my fault. Kitty is raiding and it's not your fault. Why? Don't believe it, Stony. Welcome, riders. Welcome. I'm Frank Boucher. And Stony is bringing a lot of new people here. Thanks, Stony. Welcome, welcome aboard. I'm Frank Boucher. I'm a French Canadian who will do his best to speak English. I used to work at Microsoft, now I work at Schneider Electric, but this is my place. This is where we have fun with a bunch of stuff. And today we work on an application that is called NoteBookmark. It's an app that I use daily to take notes. I will just like stop that rain before everybody needs to go to the bathroom. Let's do sun instead. Voila. The clouds should come back. And let's make it more, voila, more calm, more relaxed. Yeah, so, and all that cloud and all that theme is because I do a lot of things in the cloud. It was a lot of Azure back then, and these days it's containers and apps and things, and we have fun. But today it's this app. It's an app that I use daily, take notes on blog posts because I don't like to read on my website on my computer. Send that to like a kind of a e-reader or a Kindle. I read that there. I take a notes, and then like it generates, aggregate all of that into a blog post that I call my reading notes. And every Monday I publish my reading notes. And I start a new job, and now I need to go to the office twice a week. So I need to commute, and while I do that, well, I'm disconnected. So we work on a Android version. So this is an Android emulator, so it work disk offline and then like synchronize. And today especially we were working on a new icon, so that was fixed. That's our icon we worked on. So now it's part of like the website, it's part of the mobile app, and I have like yeah, so now the only thing will be left working will be changing that grid because my device is not that wide, so we need to make it. But Kitty, what was your stream about? What was your stream about? I should do, where is your name? So I don't do, well, I can find it here. Let's do that. Let's do. And it worked? Yeah. I erased run. It's okay. It's okay. I should have asked before what he was working on. Working on Sword and Spell game. Oh. I think I never catch his stream. I know who that person is, but I don't think I saw his stream. Or maybe I did. Her? Yeah, Kitty. I should have made the connection, right? That's when you know when I think in French. But thanks, Stony, for letting me know. I should remember. Okay, let's quickly work on that grid. I'm wondering, I want publish to keep, but cool. So we can close this, so I have a little bit less windows open on my side. And we can close this folder, just trying to manage. I don't know how those people who have like tons of tabs and things open. I feel like I cannot think if too many things are open at once. Let's close this because I will be uploading a new version. Ah, no, that's not fun. Very Yep. I can understand that. Okay, let's go. So let's push. So okay, what change? So the colors. Okay, and okay, so everything here, you push it, and I think it's good. So cool. And then do I want to push it? I'm on the main branch. Oh damn it, I forgot to create a new branch. Is there a way to bring those into a new push main and start a new pull request? Oh damn it, I don't want to mess around with that. We'll do it in main. Usually don't do that though. Okay, let's open the code. And in the MAUI app, there it is. If we go into the MAUI app, if we go into, yeah, that's the thing, right? So they are sharing, so it'll be share UI, and it will be the page post list. Where is it? Posts, no, this one. So that's our grid here. And now, so this is 150. It's pretty wide, but I don't think I can make it smaller. Can I? If I enter a new blog post, my browser is here. Let's add a new blog post. Oh, I killed the API, so it won't work. Yeah, it won't work. Welcome for the 5th time, Sturdy Dev, to the stream. So if we go to Blazor, no, is it Fluent UI? I always forgot the, yeah. And we are supposed to be running V5. Yeah. Yeah, TBD. How many times you say bonjour? Yeah. Okay, grid. Let's go with dynamic column. So oh, this is how you do it? Ah, I don't like that. Hey, Kitty. No, he didn't say anything bad. I was telling you he, so he told me you're a she, and he told me you were having a hard time with ratio converting stuff. And I was asking what was your stream about. It was like, no, she ran. No, in fact, he said, Kitty ran, so I didn't know. And yeah, TBD landed. See, TBD, you landed. Awesome. No, like since then, he landed many times. He even found stuff and things. We need to work on our game too. It's true. I have so many projects. So if we go to our grid, I still have the URL. Yeah. So we have the URL. So here, I could maybe squish it, but I know in the future I want to add more button. Because the problem on my device, it looks like that, so I only see a few things. So I think, well, I think here we can squish the button maybe and publish if there's a way to to hide it. Okay, so let's have a look. So that's our data grid here. So here we could try to make it a little bit. And is there a way, do I know that I'm running on which device? Do I know? Is there a way to Kitty says, oh yeah, I released an alpha version last week and Stony played tested. Oh yeah, cool. It was during this. Yeah, like share a link if you want. If it's I'm happy to share it on the stream. Or if it's an open source project, share links. You should be able to do that. Or if you're blocked, then I will allow it. Oh yeah, Ceebee loves you. Where did that page open? Doom. Update 6 inventory system. Awesome. Sword and spell. I want to see some download. Is there a link where we see visuals? I want to see if I on the Discord, more information. Oh, I can play on Linux. I'm not sure if I... And what language are you coding in? I should have checked. Is it C? 2D, fantasy... Windows, maybe it's C#. C#, oh. Nice. Oh, I think I didn't. Let me fix that. I don't think I have. Let me follow you. Boom. Done. Now I'll follow you. So maybe next time I will be able to catch you. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing. It looks cool. Oh, yeah. I've been doing web for a very, very long time. Long time ago, I was planning to do a game, but I didn't want to do it alone. And my friends, the school's friend back then, were like, "Are you crazy? I don't know how to do that." I was like, "I don't know either. That's why we will be doing it." But yeah. And it turns out it was the game. It came out anyway. Neverwinter Night. So that's what but it's kind of like what I wanted to build was kind of a platform so people could play Dungeon and Dragon remotely. Like in like the elevator pitch of my idea was that. So like there was no AI, no nothing, but you could have like a dynamic light and stuff like that, and then like you explore the dungeon and like so people could play Dungeon and Dragon while across the globe. Okay, so we need to know, how do I know when I'm on the web or when I'm, because here there's client is offline, but I don't know if client, wait. No, I didn't, no. In my head, so Neverwinter Night, I don't think it existed back then. We're talking like 2000, in here 2000. So maybe it was existing. I didn't know about that game, but I was like, hey, it would be cool. But like, and I had friends, and we were trying to play Dungeon and Dragon, and I said, hey, let's build a thing. So I built like using DirectX, kind of a platform, and I was like, it could be cool. And like, we need to learn how to get remote and stuff like that. And for me, it was just like to experiment and have fun and code and do stuff. And then like after that here, Neverwinter Night came out, and was like, oh, that's exactly what I want. Like it's way more, but like that here. And I was like, oh, maybe we could use that as a platform to do something else. Like long time ago, I used a game called Unreal Tournament to make a prototype for a real estate agent who want to make people be able to visit houses but remotely. But I'm old. Tyndall. Am I old? I'm old. I have a daughter that is probably older than people in the chat. am old, but I'm still crazy. Okay, how do we know? Is there a way to know? I don't think so. That's the beauty of it, right? Like from inside the app, we don't know. So I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? I don't. It's not cool. We're both old. At my new job, there was like a very, very nice person who make me the tour of all the office. The office is awesome. There's tons of like labs where they test different device and they control the temperature and like the humidity and like bunch of stuff. So like it's crazy stuff. And at the end, it was like, yeah. When you get old like me, and I was like, dude, I'm older than you. I was like, and that was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm older than you by at least 10 years. And it was like, what? Yeah, you're not old if you're 30. You're not that old if you're 40. I'm old. Okay. Well, like I'm not a grandpa yet. I could be, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't like that idea. Like having a checkbox, like fix the thing. I could do that, just like temporary. Old man screaming like exactly. I'm not that old. As long as I can be like 12. Exactly my point. Okay, this page here is part of a shared UI, share between a web Blazor application and inside a .NET MAUI app. Is there a way from inside that page to know where it's running? For example, oh, right now I'm displaying information from an Android device. Or, oh, now I'm on the web. I don't know why I use my hand when I talk to this. My hand won't be part of a platform something. I'm guessing. Yeah, so that's, I think the proper way would be to do like an injection of something. Oh, but wait, don't do it. Just. Okay, cool. It got me worried for one, like that it will start doing it. Option 1, dependency injection recommended. Yeah, platform provider. I think we could do that. That's the proper way, and then like you implement it. Yeah. I think that's the proper way. But I want a quick fix for tomorrow. So that's not what we do. I guess here we could try to go with 30. And for this column, we'll put a if. And here will be a private. Excellent. And it will be equal false by default. And here, is there like a Fluent checkbox maybe? Cool. Great, great, great. So now if you know what I want to do? Yes. Property columns. Wait, what? What's that? Oh, it's a delete button. Let's do a curly brackets that we close here. Cool. That should do the trick, right? I'm also not old. Just use MS-DOS. Wins. See, I started on Windows 95. Before that, it was Commodore 64 for me. But just because I like Commodore 64, so I brought my Commodore 64 as far as I could. Well, oh yeah. My first job, I think it was Vista. But like it was, my computer was Vista, but then I was working always on Linux server. And it was, what was the distro we were using? I forgot. It's a distro that doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so I think we did it correctly here. So let's just give it a try. So let's go here. Let's uninstall it. Come on. Psst. Let's uninstall it. Now let's come here. Let's do this. Let's compile, aspire. Oh, wow. No, it was... What was it? A distro that sounded like Slackware, or I forgot what it was. I forgot. But my computer, my desktop was Vista. And at home, I think I had like something else, but at the office, it was Vista. I think it was Vista. Like it's one that everybody didn't like, and for me, it was working fine because most of the time I was just like opening a terminal and like, you know, jumping on the machine doing stuff. And that's when I learned PHP and MySQL. And I went there to fix a Samba network. My teacher back then was like, "Hey Frank, there's someone who called me who need help with the Samba network. Do you want to go help him?" So I went there, fixed the Samba network. The guy talked me about this project and he hired me. And it was still at school. So that was cool. MSDN, I had MSDN. Fun story is back when MSDN magazine was a magazine, someone reached out to me to collaborate on a project to write in the MSDN magazine. And I forgot his name, but I was very excited about that. And then I started working at Microsoft and I worked with the guy and he remembered me. He was like, "Frank, do you remember I called you too?" And I was like, "What? I remember someone called me. I didn't remember it was you." It's like, "Yeah." And we did many collaboration together and it was like a dream. We had so much fun. I am assuming it was both ways, but I know I had a lot of fun working with that guy. Okay, let's refresh this. Cool. Oh, look at that. But should we not have... Oh, there it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Cool, that was easy. That was easy. So now if we go in the emulator, I like my splash screen. Oh yeah, man. I remember playing game. My favorite game was like for a very, very long time. My favorite game was Pool of Regents, and for me, I was playing on Commodore 64, and it was like, I think it was 5 floppy drive that you need, and it was like, oh, insert disk 2, and you have to flip it and hit enter, and then like continue to do stuff. Okay, so now if I enter a blog post, in fact, we should have already won. Okay, so now we have this. I could do this, so it's also working. So the last thing we could do, we have time to do it? Oh, we could try to do it. Is like there's for. Sorry. We should have a footer. For some reason, it's not showing up. Please don't choke. No, not live. I will wait. I will wait the end of the stream. So let's commit those changes because everything worked for that column. Hopefully it will solve one of my issue because I couldn't read it. Oh, but don't, now the button are okay. So button wise, it didn't work. Here, if it was it working? Yeah, no. So for the buttons, it was 50, right? Okay, we need that. Let's stop this and let's push, not push, but commit. So that was just here, right? Yeah. So cool. And for the next part, I think it's in main layout. Yeah. I have a footer, but it's not showing up. And you know what? I did change the setting, so it shouldn't even be, well, what else? Let's go here. So enable auto participation. I could kill that too. So now oh, maybe I didn't save it earlier. I have all the scores here. Stony, you didn't lend? I thought you did lend. Oh, it was Shirley Deb? I thought you did lend. You didn't. You're injecting notes. I will add a note. And I need to again go in my Twitch to catch no typo. I trying to add it so like Ceebee when it make the show notes, but I'm not sure it works yet. So we'll make sure. Rigged. Because you didn't lend, you think it's rigged? It will be rigged. So I did make a suggestion to like the creator of the game, to Instafluff and Maya, to make a rigged version, so we could pay to make you land or not land. Hey, I landed. See, it's not rigged. You can land. It's not the first time we try to make it to show, but this footer doesn't show on .NET MAUI. On my Android app, I don't see the footer. Can you make sure it's visible? That's the definition of rig. No? See, Ceebee just like welcome me aboard of my own stream. I'm just like you. And Stony, like it was you and Jay who didn't land so far. Many. Everybody landed. Most. Try again. Try again. You just tried 3 times. How many times did I try? See. Frank, 14 times. I'm not as like heavy as McNet. McNet will definitely have the title of super participant. But Stony Eagle, 4 times. I try 10 more times than you, and I landed 3 times. GT, that's a master cheater. 5th time, 5 times. See, not working. See. Okay, what? Gemini, what are you saying? Did you fix it yet? It's working. Drop 1, drop 2, drop. I only want drop. Maybe it's because you're dropping with your emotes. You know, maybe you should use someone else emotes. Just saying. I mean, maybe your bird is like flying too much or doesn't want to. Sound rigged. No. You will know when it's rigged. I'm looking forward to the rigged version. That looked promising. Or not. Catch, forgot his name. Forgot his name. A streamer, he was playing Persona, forgot which one. And I was like, oh, cool. I never saw, why I should, you know, I know how to Google or YouTube watch, whatever, but I know Persona, the series of game, like it's big and stuff, but I wasn't sure, looking at the stuff, I wasn't sure if it was targeting teenagers, and I was like, as like a full grown-up man, will it still be fun, or will I feel like that game is not for me but it's cool? And I was trying to get an answer, and the chat was just messing with me, and like I never had a real answer because it wasn't special on Steam. I think one of the best GRPG is like 5, and it's like under 20 bucks Canadian, 20 bucks. I don't know. And someone kind of told me like, yeah, it's definitely not for kids or teen, but it's really anime stuff. Yeah, exactly. But that's how I felt the game was, and was like, yeah, that's what I mean. But like, is it still fun? Because there's some anime that I don't like because they play too much on like, but you know, it could be cool. Other stuff can be cool. Okay, you changed that. Oh my god. I'm expecting problems. Let's try. Let's first start the APIs. Let's run that, and then after that I think I will package it. But we could go and even like publish like the package it and everything, though it's like starting a job and waiting. So okay, Sony, are you ready? We jump at 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Jump, 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 jump. Bing. Oh, did I alter your stuff so now you will land? Oh. Fun. You know, if you wanna get in trouble, we're gonna have to ask Shirley that every time you jump, you have plenty of digital friends who jump with you. That could help or really not help you. Hopeless. Like that's hopeless. It is pure random, right? Just like XCOM, when it's like, yeah, okay, 95% chance you hit the target, and you shoot and then like it miss, and it's like, what? Well, yeah, 95. There's 5% you miss. But sometimes the odds feel different than what it's written. Oh, I didn't uninstall it though. Will it override? I don't know. I don't see that. That's fine. But now we need to upgrade the version, and I'll package it. Okay, it's not working, man. You change all that for nothing. here I want to stop this. I don't need you to do it, I think. Welcome, Stone Eagle, for the 42x time. Okay. And now let's this. No, I want this. Yeah, okay, I want one. No. Whoops, no. Okay. Okay, so, well, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, show me. What? Oh no, I lost the code. I hate when it does that. Oh no. Lost the code. Can I move you here? Okay, so now if I do this, why it's at the bottom? So that's not good, that's not good version, but of this, no. Registry, no. So no, so no. I need a better way to control my versioning. And it on Android, like you cannot have decimal. It needs to be like a proper like number, like 1, 2, 3. Cannot be. So that's weird also. Okay, so we change stuff here, right? Yep. Then we change stuff here. Wait, what? Where is that file? Here. 121. Yeah? Why? It was showing me like 3. Okay. Yes. And anything else, my voice is squad related, so I'm not pushing it. Okay. Cool. So we're ready to push. Six updates. Directly on main. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, we'll trigger a bunch of stuff. So now if we go in action, should trigger the packaging of the unit tests, and after that the build, I think, also. Oh, no, just the unit tests. And if the unit tests pass, what they should, because we didn't change anything crazy, then we can package it. But I think I will do the packaging offline. It's just like waiting this to run and then like doing like a release here. So what I will do instead, I will go in this screen and last call. If you want to try to land on the target. Oh, my mic is in the frame. And we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. And who should we raid? Grovosaurus. Okay, so last call, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. It's a wrap. Let's have a look. Today we work on NoteBookmark. It was stream 431. NoteBookmark is an application open source that is available on GitHub. The link is available there. And all this will be also part of the show note if you go at Behind My Cloud. So game result today, the best score was by GT with 84, followed by TBD Gamer, myself, McNet, Sturdy Dev, and that's it. Oh, Tyndall, you didn't land either. I thought you did. So the best score was GT. He did try a lot, but he was very lucky. The biggest loser is Stony Eagle. I should have echo. Stony Eagle. And the super participant is McNet with 24 drops. And we have some show notes. Thank you for the raid, Kitty. I will haunt you. I need echo. I need a sound effect, so I could do like, you know, effects. Okay, let's find someone. Oh, Bullion. Let's raid Bullion since he was here earlier. I'm ashamed. It took me forever. Let's do.
But it's there.
It's there. It's there, and we're coming, sir. Where is my admin page? Voila. Let's do raid, and I will see you on Friday. I think it might be Azure stuff on Friday, working on a bunch of different solution, URL shortener and stuff like that. Maybe we start a new game. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me for this midweek stream. It was very appreciated. Kind of different because we play on like icon. Lost my English. Icons and stuff. But yeah, it was very fun. Happy to have you with me. Thank you again for the raid, and I will see you Friday. Bye.